It was a big bomb? Okay, good to know. Or are you talking about Triskelion? Yeah, we're going to take this thing. I love Cathodian. It's not very close, though. And Alter Slide and Raise the Alarm are both quite solid. I recently had a cool Moriok Scavenger deck after attempting to do that before and failing. But you can't really fail to have a Triskelion deck. It just kind of works. Ooh, Pearl Shard. Okay, passing Sky Hunter, Soldier Replica. So basically taking a white card, passing 2 good white cards. You can play these off color, but most of the time you don't. Maybe you could play Crystal Shard off color, but Razor no spellbook entry. Wait, what's Oh, yeah, you're like lagging a pick. Yeah, that's fair. I did say that, didn't I? I do love Raise the Alarm, but not that much. Okay, now we get Grab the Reins out of an otherwise empty pack. I mean, Scimitar and Denguard are both playable. Leaden Mirrors, okay. I think people overrate the mirrors, but you didn't hear it from me. I'm gonna take Grab the Reins. It sucks that this doesn't untap, though. It'd be so broken if it did. Oh, by the way, chat. Yesterday I had an opponent kick Tooth and Nail. Okay, yeah, I'll just leave it there. Mono green opponent kicks Tooth and Nail. What do they put into play against me? Guess the best possible cards that they could put into play, and I think this will probably exceed your expectations. I'm gonna try Woebearer here. It's not competing with anything else. Do you guys have any idea what it could be? Because like it was super sick. I was like just dead like immediately. 2 different cards too, by the way. One of these cards is a current Vintage Cube card, and the other one is very similar to a current Vintage Cube card. That should basically answer it for you. Mono green opponent, remember. Okay, we're going to take Pyrite Spellbomb. Wasn't great versus the last opponent, but we already have a red card. We could take Pewter Golem with the Woebearer, but we should get those later, / we don't need to take them this highly. Ooh, Slith Ascendant, Titan and X. Oh, there's the Tooth and Nail. Okay, so we have a white card. We have Pearl Shard. Slith is busted. This is... okay, you guys give up? Oh, Crackshot got one. Sundering Titan. Yes, that's correct. Sundering Titan is one of the 2 cards. Can you guess the other one? The other one was even more opposing. I think I want to take Soul Nova here. I don't have much experience with this. I know a lot of people like Blinding Beam. There is another Blinding Beam. Not saying it should wheel, but I want to try this thing. I think it could be a blowout. It's been a blowout against me. I punted probably... yeah, I think I lost 1 trophy to playing into that card for no reason. I don't want any of these cards ever. I'll take the Joiner. Ooh, Goblin Replica. Nice and late. Perfect. We could maybe splash Woebearer if weird things happen. Beam is good. Beam is good, but what I... oh, wow. Really late Soldier Replica. And now with 2 good replicas, I think I'm pretty interested in looking for fixing for Woebearer. I've never used Blink Moth well. I've never used Welding Jar either. No, I'm going to take Welding Jar. I guess I'll take... I don't know. I mean, these cards never matter, right? Actually, maybe Seething Song could matter, but almost certainly not. Okay, let's take the red card, Signaling, and another Joiner. Good start here. I'd be happy to play all of these cards, hence, you know, them being in the main. Ooh, okay. Chat, now is the time to find out whether Megatog really is mythic quality. Passing Pearl Shard number 2, passing Silvermere. Let's do it. Is there anything for me in this pack? No. I guess I'm taking like Silvermere now. I could take 1 dozen eyes for the splash, but that doesn't seem very responsible. I think I need this sucker. Still trying wacky? Okay. Yeah, so to reiterate the hint, the one Crackshot guest is currently in Vintage Cube. The one very similar, or whoops, the other one that hasn't been guessed is very similar to a card that's currently in the Vintage Cube. Yeah, let's take Silvermere. That's fine. Oh, Domineer is so sick. I think that thing probably needs to be upshifted. I'm gonna take Shatter, though. What about the Gravedigger? That would have been pretty reasonable, I think, but I don't know if I really want to splash two effects like that. Kind of, I don't know. Maybe it is correct. I'm not totally sure. But pretty easy Shatter for us here, I think. But man, Domineer, this card, I think this thing does need to be rare. This pack is pretty bad. We could take Vorak, or we could take a Denguard. I think I'm in the super unusual spot of having no equipment. Doesn't mean that I don't want a 1-3, but it is a 1-3 vanilla. I think I'm taking Vorak. I do like Vorak. Shatter could be uncommon. That's true. It really is very like super premium and efficient. Yeah. We used the same word there, nice. This is maybe okay over Berserker. So black cards. There's another Scavenger. There's a Duskworker. I don't love Duskworker, but I might just have to take it because it's looking like I'm not going to get any fixing for black. At least I haven't seen any so far. And most of the fixing is in green anyway. We have 8 creatures, so we always just have to be taking these, right? Oh, we got a good one here. Take a good 1-4 over a bad 1-4. Transfixer's quite reasonable as well. But the Golem can cause some people some serious problems. I think Golem is actually very good. It might be... I don't know if it's better than Pewter Golem. It might be the best of these Golems, though. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember what the other Golems do. I guess there's one of them. Let's take this thing now. There's your Blinding Beam. There's also an incredibly late Nightmare Lash, but we can't really play it. I kind of just want to take this Razor Barrier despite chat. They're all good. Yeah, I guess the blue one is good too. What's the green one? I don't remember the green one. Oh, the green one... Wait, does the green one gain Trample or something? Because that one I think is bad, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong card. I'll take the Blinding Beam, but I think there's some real consideration for Razor Barrier. For 6? I don't know, maybe that card's better than I think it is. Or no, it's a 5-3, right? I think it's a bit tinier than that. If we end up with a ton of fixing, then maybe we're interested in one of these. They always go so late. It's kind of painful. Ugh. Can I drop one of my colors here? Maybe I can drop white, but not really, right? I don't know. Let's just take this stuff. Damn, the Flayed Nim. Really trying to make me play black. Do we take Crackshot's Chimney Imp? Let's take the Nimlasher. Did you think of the card, Wacky? You might have thought of the card. Yes, you got it. Good job. Opponent kicks a tooth and nail, puts in Sundering Titan Darksteel Colossus. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm dead. Oh man, I've never seen Rebuking Ceremony. This card is really brutal. Let's take Barbed Lightning. We're passing Dross Golem, Test of Faith. So this is the pack where white sucks and black is very good. So if there's ever a chance for us to actually end up black, surprisingly, it would be during a Darksteel pack. Well, I say that, and then the only playable card is white. Unforged, not going to happen. I kind of want to take Ingot, actually. I have no other fixing. Emissary's good, but it's not great. This ramps. I have double white and double red. Yeah, it is a good flyer. I just feel like I'm not going to end up playing white, though. Nah, ingots always go later. I'm just going to take this sucker. I think you're probably right, Wacky. Yeah, now we probably just have to take Test of Faith over Echoing Decay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Kind of almost like a catch-22 there. Yeah, so passing Echoing Decay, but Test of Faith could actually be better. I've yet to cast... Well, no, I cast this once and it was quite good. Sure. Echoing Ruin in the pack. Passing Stand Together, so more great green cards. Passing Grimclaw Bats and Oxida Golem as well. Oh man, I think this card's excellent, but I have no equipment. I think I literally have 0. Oh, Jasper, that is super sick. I could take this, and it's like good in board stalls, but man, I don't like the card in general. I don't think I'm gonna find like a random Leonin Bola. No, I'm never gonna find a random Leonin Bola, right? Maybe I take this Trident and this thing wheels, or maybe I take this and the Trident wheels. This probably just doesn't matter at all, ever. I'll take the Trident. Probably matchup sword's good. Now we have to ignore the Grimclaw Bats. We could be an Arcbound Bruiser deck. 1, 2, not enough artifact creatures, really. Otherwise, we could take this, which blocks well. I mean, I guess I should just take this thing. It's not impossible that I get there on artifact creatures, but like, what else am I taking over this thing anyway, right? So, whatever. Ooh, Panoptic Mirror. How many spells do we have? We have Shatter, Echoing Ruin. Okay, Panoptic Mirror is busted. Test of Faith, Blinding Beam. Yeah. Easy. Though, it's bad with Soul Nova. I guess, does anyone know how it works with... That's true, Wacky. Does anyone know how it works with Kicker? I assume you can... Or Entwine. I assume you can still pay Entwine costs. This is such a gift. Archaeologist for the board. I might ask a judge, just so I know what I'm getting myself into. This might be the deck here. Okay, our Unforged for the sideboard, I assume, is going to be more important than a Spyglass. Yeah, let's just take the Unforged. It is Unforged number 1, after all. Maybe I should have taken... Actually, you know what? I think I should have taken that Spyglass. Yeah, now we're getting punished. Because, like, the matchup that I just lost in the finals, like, that's a matchup where Spyglass would have been good, right? Just like the Serum Tank that I boarded out would have been good. So, I don't know. Definitely made some errors there. Though my biggest error was drawing 12 lands. Okay. Not necessarily playing this stuff, though more than likely playing them. I think all my spells are great. Looks like it, right? So mirror get much better when you have ways to make them relevant. Currently, I don't have any equipments. Well, I say currently, but obviously the draft's already over. I don't have any equipments, so this thing is just like an island that is also a 1/1 that costs 2. So I don't think that's very good, actually. I don't have ways to go off by like sacking it or whatever either. I think I definitely want berserkers. I think I'm in for this. Maybe this. Could try this in 18 lands. I know I have to do a check on... I don't think the golem is... When is the golem better than berserker? I mean, it's obviously better if you start 3 mountains in a row, but that almost never happens. So otherwise, I guess Stoker likes it. But that's really it. I don't have too many reasons to put artifacts into this deck. The Bruiser, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifact creatures, so I don't think that's enough for it. So yeah, I actually just think this is pretty solid. Another 18 lander here. This is 3 in a row, possibly. This thing's 9 and 9. I don't hate that, actually, just because I have 2 double white cards on 3. Though, actually, before we do that, let's think about this a little bit more. This is a red card. This is a red card. This is a red card. This is a white card. This is a white card. So we definitely have a lot more quote-unquote red cards, though we don't really need a ton of red mana early. I actually think 9 and 9 could be correct here, especially actually with the Pearl Shard activation. I think Pearl Shard puts me over the edge. Because that repeated white activation, you really do need to have a spare white source for that. Okay, I like this deck. I think I'm going to try drawing first in the dark. Oh no, opponent. Okay, well I guess I was rewarded for drawing first. We're gonna get a salty chat message or no? No? Let's get the Slith train rolling. I mean, drawing first is good in general in these old formats unless you're getting beaten down, but obviously it's way better when your opponent gives you a time walk. A little bit awkward, but I will be turning on my opponent's spy. Just playing... Well, do I want to do that? I could also just play Stoker, but I don't think my opponent's racing me here from -1 turn when I have an active Slith. And this way I get to play this and pump this. Oh, that was bad, actually. Should never tap like that. Because if the opponent has a bounce spell on my Slith, then I want to be able to recast it this turn. So that was pretty sloppy. These are the things that I'm still learning as we go through the format. Like, there are a lot of bounce spells between Regress and Echoing Courage at common. I said Echoing Courage, Echoing Truth at common. And there was also a time where I crystal sharded when my opponent had an untapped mirror, and I was thinking, well, maybe they missed that they have a mirror, and this thing just gets bounced to their hand. Opponent chooses to play first. How did that work out for you last time? Just kidding. Anyway, so I used this crystal shard. The opponent Did not miss their mirror, and then they played their crystal shard, and I had spent my last mana tapping out for my crystal shard activation, so I got super punished for that. So that's one kind of lesson I've learned. Cobalt. Okay. I think I'm gonna cobalt that. Okay. Counter. Yep. That is allowed. I wish they would fix this thing. I don't think they will, though, because it doesn't affect gameplay at all, other than just being annoying. So they have no incentive to... Well, maybe they do have an incentive to do it. Maybe people will stop playing if they get too annoyed. I don't know. This is where I think Blinding Beam kind of sucks. Like, it's just not a permanent. Now I'm going to draw Panoptic Mirror, but... Oh, I said I was going to ask a judge about that. Oh my god. That card is so broken. That definitely needs to be a rare. Now I have to be careful how I choose my damage prevention. This turn it doesn't matter, but then next turn I have to make sure I don't click choose automatically or whatever. I also have to draw some cards that matter. I guess that sort of matters. What is this? Double black to regenerate? They do this. They definitely have enough artifacts, so not much to do about that. So yeah, here's where I have to very carefully choose the damage prevention. And because it is next damage, I would have to worry about whether the, like, Vorak had first strike or something, but fortunately it doesn't, so... Bloodletter. Okay. I don't think I need the Blinding Beam yet. I'd rather wait for it to actually do something than just be like a life gain spell, you know? And maybe that's just going to be never, but... Okay. Nope, wrong one. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... It is a 3/3. If it gets too big, we'll have to lock it down, of course, but... Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to attack here. Though, yeah, because I would be... Well, you know what? Maybe that's not true. Because how much damage am I taking? If they attack with this, it dies. I take 2 damage, they take 3. I'm just gonna do it. It's also kind of nice if I get to Blinding Beam and lock down more than 2 creatures. Are they going to attack with the Vorak? No. So they do know what the Vorak does. Ooh. Okay. So I guess now we attack. A little confused by this play. Yeah. Wait, they didn't even tap it. Okay. Wait. I'm so confused. Oh, this is actually kind of sick. I want this thing to hit me now. I want this to hit me, and I want them not to play an artifact pre-combat. They can also tap out a black. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. I assume this is a bigger problem than the other one. This thing. They have a bounce spell I kind of lose here. Yeah, the opponents, like, I think they've thrown this game worse than the previous game. And the previous game, they F6'd their turn. So that should say something. Yeah. I just feel like with the shard, I'm probably okay against it. Vidalcan Engineer, okay. It's into the graveyard now. If I destroy this, then they lose double black. I don't think I should do that, though. Let's just do this. Yeah, and Vindicated as they draw a swamp here, or rewarded, I guess. Oh, it's this? I mean, sure. Now the funny thing is I can actually block and trade with the Slith because they don't have regen mana up anymore. Yeah. Yeah, poor opponent indeed. Pearl Shard OP. That's kind of the lesson of this game, I think. Gain a bit of life. Why did we trade? I traded because yeah, pretty much Opa. Um, I traded because I didn't want their Slith to keep growing. I just didn't want to have to worry about it. Okay, I think Blinding Beam under the mirror should be good enough. Not a fan of trading. Why though? I feel like we didn't necessarily have an answer for the Slith. I don't know. It seemed fine to me. Okay, they just scoop. Well, now we are not gonna find out. Hey, no strips. We're not gonna find out about the entwined panoptic mirror thing. I think Blinding Beam is maybe just bad. Just don't know if this card should be in my deck or not. Okay, opponent's doing something aggressive probably, which don't think is going to bode well for me. Yeah, this is looking bad. I mean, Soul Nova is going to be good in a million turns, but we just need Pearl Shard to help me cling on here. 3-drop, some replica or something. Oh, that thing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right, and it was my play didn't make sense, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't thinking about it too deeply, but I don't know. I guess I'm trying not to use Blinding Beam was kind of my goal. Definitely taking some damage. And a Slith. I think I am now supposed to Blinding Beam. Probably. That's not even true though, is it? No, that's not even true. It's just Pearl Shard every time. Because even if they equip here, I can prevent 2 damage to this guy. I don't think I'm supposed to use it though. Beam is good when you're aggressive. I am not aggressive, so Beam is a life gain spell for me. It's not a lava axe. It's so much better as a lava axe. Spell Bomb. Okay, I guess I lose a life from that, but I'm more than happy to discard if they want to make me do that. No, they draw a card. This Triskelion is going to be really, really gross. Yeah, with Kicker, right? The Entwine would draw a card. Okay. Now all I want to see from them is something that doesn't sack artifacts. If they have a sack outlet, then I'm in trouble. Please attack. I mean, this is why Soul Nova is brutal. Well, even if they do this, it should be brutal still. Boop that snoot. Get on out of there. Yep. Galuba Fish, thank you for the follow. Very fun username. I think I'm gonna attack. I think it's fine to attack. Maybe it's not. Please do this. Please do this. No. Okay. I mean, this is still amazing for me. Yeah. The only good block is with these two. No, they figured it out. Dang it. Okay. Punished for not respecting my opponent, I suppose. Alright, so now I need to do this. I'm going to lose some life for my trouble, and basically the real cost is I just lose some damage. Because I could have just done this pre-blocks, right? But my opponent used their brain, so good for them. They need something big here now. Oh, okay. What's your thread? Does overload mean entwine? Huh. I guess I could see that, actually. Yeah, I'm still not sure whether I was supposed to ping first or just not attack. Super happy to block here if they do this. Oh, Megatog. Okay. Guess we're doing that now. It's a 3/4, but it's also big, potentially. So far, not looking huge. I don't know. I'm not sold on this thing being a mythic. Maybe if I had built my deck a little better for it, then I could see it. But currently, oh man, that was sick. Okay. I'm going to leave this thing back here still. Deal? Of course, I could have used Test of Fate there, but my thinking is like if they have some kind of trick or whatever, it's better if I don't use it. Oh, Nightmare Lash. Okay. That's a 7/7. So, okay, let me do the math on this. I think this guy lives, because I think how this works is they attack, I block, I prevent 3 damage. Hey, Crackshot, maybe any Test of Faith experts could chime in here, but I'm pretty sure I effectively give my guy 6 toughness, and that's enough to survive. So I'm just going to do it. 6 extra toughness, I should say. Yeah, thanks, Tim. Okay, that was sick. Sorry, opponent. Yeah, I think we are now in Blinding Beam territory. Unless they're dead somehow. Are they dead? Let's see. 5 plus 6 plus 3. Let's see. Yeah, that's Exactsies. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfectly reasonable things happening here. And I threw that game a little bit by attacking for no reason. When I should have used my Triskelion first. Whatever I was going to say. I'm not changing anything, right? Just running this back. Way harder to kill. That's true. Yeah, just dying to like a random Pyrite Spellbomb sucks for Glissa. Yeah, no, you're right, because I've heard, like, people don't complain about Glissa the way they complain about Molder Slug. Yeah, that makes sense. So the one I'm struggling to figure out then, other than green, is red. And I'll go through here in a second for you. Oh, the opponent's on no colored mana other than the chromatic star. So in contention, we have like Arcslogger, Beacon of Destruction. I have no idea how good either of these are. Magma Giant, I think, is quite cool. Megatog is the one that I was thinking of as a mythic. Savage Beating's also cool. Wacky likes Volshock. So it's just original. That sucks. Could also see Arcslogger. Okay, yeah, I think Crackshot mentioned Arcslogger. So yeah, I guess it's between those. I probably just have to try to double block this thing and 2-for-1 myself. Man, what a sick start. That was turn 3, 4-4. Oh, now it's even bigger. Wait, they didn't... They didn't equip? Okay. I mean, I don't really think I'm racing them. But I can't multi-block this thing, right? So I need to attack. Let's just draw the Nova again. That'd be nice. I think that card's actually pretty messed up, Soul Nova. So we'll think about Arcslogger versus Megatog. Oh, geez. Yeah, now we are really needing the that Soul Nova, because this is a 6/6 coming in. I guess I could ritual out. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to ritual out Grab the Reins. That's probably what I need to do this game, actually. And that should be pretty game winning, depending on what the sequence is here. I wonder if I was supposed to play... Wait, this turn I played Duskworker, but I was probably supposed to play Soldier Replica and Pyrite Spellbomb. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let's just go to... Well, let's attack for 2, I guess, and then... Yeah, I don't like how I played this, but oh well. Just play a creature pre-combat, please. That works. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta use it for mana. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that I waited. Okay, so they're playing around the equip thing. Boom. They make it a 5/5, okay. Jeez, absolutely perfect draw. I did have a couple of those in deck, but still, pretty whitelisted, gotta say. Okay, I mean, I actually think we're positioned to beat this, even though this is super, super strong from them. If they equip Nightmare Lash again, I think they're dead. Actually, you know what? You know what kills them? Attacking for 2, right? Or wait, no, I'm off by 1. Shoot. Now what? The best common is good. Is it better than Spike Shot? I think no. I think I need to 2-for-1 myself here one way or another. Let's just do this. Fair enough, Wacky. I don't know if that's how that's meant to be evaluated, but okay. Okay. So I'm under the abyss, you say. Maybe I am losing this. I actually think I need to draw. Okay. Wonder if I had any different options this game. Just having any blocker is so brutal. Because, yeah, now they can spread the equipments around, even if I draw Soul Nova. Well, we do draw a good one here. Nothing has trample, but they can create 2 lethal threats, right? Whoa! Okay. I thought we were winning that game. Their deck is incredibly good. Holy crap. Okay, Unforge has to come in like there's no tomorrow. I'm going to take out this Blinding Beam card. I'm not a believer, chat. Can I afford to draw first? Tim, do you think I can afford to draw first in this matchup? This is effectively for a trophy, even though I think I might just be 1-0, because this opponent's going to be way better than my average opponent. You'd play? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're 18 lands. Fuck. Now what? Can I keep this? No. I can't keep this. Ugh, this is so bad. All right. This is how it ends. We can't pass Tim that easily, right? He's probably already up to 6. No? Not yet. Okay, they played this, which... If a regular person played this, I would think it's horrible, but this person really seems to know what they're doing. Yeah. I guess it... Wait. Oh, so they're playing it as a blocker? Huh. Okay. Jeez, not this garbage again. At least we drew the Soul Nova. Basically the Unforged, that's... Yeah, maybe that could make sense, Wacky, for sure. Oh. Alright, nothing to see here, opponent. Just passing with the trademark 5 mana up. If they go... What are they doing? Sure. If they equip it to the beetle, then I'm just gonna block sack. Jeez. Like, chill out. I don't think I'm supposed to blow anything up here either. Whoa! Whoa! Get out of here with that. Sometimes you spend 2 mana and destroy 14 mana's worth of permanents. Grim Clawbats. Mirror Moon Vessel. Sure, even trade. Yeah, they can't attack here. I think I'm passing again. Now I can't play anything though. So I guess they do have some gunk in there, huh? To be mono black. Yeah, I guess that's what this is. It's just a little more gunk. 0 cards in hand. They're going for the bat. Yeah, you guessed it, opponent. Okay, good draw. Just have to keep passing here. Maybe we could win this game with a nice Panoptic Mirror. Oh my god, that's so bad for me. Oh, but they don't even... Wait. You didn't even equip. They're playing around another Soul Nova? Yep. Necrogen Spellbomb would be pretty bad for me here. What am I supposed to do about this? So I have a couple options, right? I could blow up Fire Shrieker, or I could blow up the thing they're attacking me with. I think I need to blow up Fire Shrieker. Lose 2 life for my trouble. Just any spell would be good here, I think. That's definitely good. And the fact that they have the equipment in a weird place too. Yeah. Okay, this should be game eventually. Doing something here. Just equipping? Okay. Oh, whoops. I guess I wasn't supposed to let that happen. Well. I should have killed that thing in response. But it's 8 toughness either way, so does it really matter? I think no. And currently they're decking. No reason to attack. Panoptic Mirror. Oh my god, we did it! Alright, chat. This should be the end. This should absolutely be the end of the game. And we're gonna get our rules lesson in here too. That is perfectly a-okay. All right, it looks like we get both. This is sick. Like, how do I even lose? I don't know. I guess I lose to like back-to-back top-decked X damage cards. I think I can send in the clowns at this point. Maybe this clown should stay home. Sure. I think this is fine, or close to fine. Yeah, I guess not. Let's go. Echoing Ruin, baby. Alright, gunning for number 6. Let's try again. Didn't work the first time, but maybe just one more time we'll get there. Alright, we're paired against 2-0. I'm gonna draw first in the dark. This is medium. Interesting. Okay. I've never seen that card do anything, but doesn't mean it's not good. Okay. Good draw. Hoping for an artifact from them this turn, or missed land drop. We should be in really good shape here. Take 3 more damage. See what they have exactly this turn. If they don't have anything, then yeah. Just gonna pass. Nothing suspicious about this, of course. But even any like +3/+3 kind of stuff, it's gonna be hard for that to get through Test of Faith. Yep. And now we're the beatdown. And we have to beat down pretty quickly here because our hand is actually not very good against... Probably. I hope so, at least. Yeah, the 3/4 reach would be annoying for sure. Thanks. Yeah, actually that's probably the worst card for me to see it common here, because it could eat my Berserker and then they could trade for this. They can't play it next turn, right? Because next turn they only have 5 mana, potentially. Blue. Mono green is much less scary than actually having some blue. Okay, 4/4. That is annoying. Take my 1. Definitely have to cast this. I think I'm doing okay in the race, and that means that I can attack here, but I don't love it, frankly. I think their hand's going to have more gas than mine. They've played 0 artifacts, which means it's It's like bad for the Shatter, but also bad for the Emissary. Though maybe the 4/4 is going to have to stay home with 6 power of stuff that can't really attack through it right now. I guess another 4/4 would be pretty horrible for me here. Okay, I think I have to take the damage. I think I'm going to lose this game. No, maybe not. They don't have the spider. They don't have mana for that. Oh, maybe I should have played Vorak first. Not sure. No, isn't this opponent? Yeah, it's that player controls. If they're on stone nothing, I think that's something I can beat. I have to block here. This, but no artifacts, is so weird. I think I just offer the trade here. Because then I have Megatog, which can eat that thing on defense. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they can just never have any. Maybe there are no cards that can save them here. I don't know the sets well enough to say, but maybe I just can attack with both. I don't know. Actually, maybe attacking with both is just bad. Okay, artifact stuff. Here we come. It's gonna have to be something good. We might miss our life gain, Wacky. I hope that's okay with you. They can now kill me with double +3/+3. There aren't too many other cards, though. Has to be something very specific. And needless to say, this opponent's deck, at least so far, seems way less imposing than the previous opponent's deck. Well, they're not out just yet. They're continuing to play. They need another artifact. Okay, but now you lose unless you have a 1-mana artifact. And yeah, maybe just lose in general. Okay, well, cool. Blue-green stuff. Let's just run it back. Didn't see anything I wanted differently, I think. All right, folks. One more game. We're getting close. The last finals. The first finals we lost on stream, but the 5th we've lost this season. We did not win a game. So we've already gotten closer than we were before. And a little bit of value. They chose to play first. Blink Moth, I think, can be downshifted to uncommon. Tim, are you still here? When you played it, yeah, I like I like the specification there. Is this acceptable at uncommon? I think it is. Okay, cool. We were kind of getting beaten down here, though. I will trade my emissary for the blink moth, I think. I think moth. Oh. Okay. So that's how it's going to be. Opponent's on 4 lands. Maybe they have a land for turn, we'll see, but I like my chances currently. Never blocking this. Now I have to make a choice. I think I just play the Berserker and attack. We can't stop the Crystal Shard from bouncing my stuff here. If I play something this turn, that is. So we can just do what we have access to here. Okay, they do this, which means there's no Crystal Shard. So they're probably double trading, which I think is good for me. Maybe. Would love to find something to put under this mirror. Yeah, actually it has to be good for me, right? Because they're missing lands. Now, if they have anything expensive that isn't... It could be better to throw the mirror down, but I kind of liked my line. Okay, so now we have to play a 4-mana card so they can't go double shard you. This is a pretty good one to get into play. But why? Okay. Very glad that I didn't already exile something to mirror. I have to remember, by the way, that blue-green does have some extra answers to mirror. Okay, Thoughtcast is mildly annoying. If they attack, then they can't use the Crystal Shard, and this means that I can play Megatog this turn cycle, which is nice. I kind of want to shoot this. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know what they could have access to over there, but cutting them off mana seems pretty important. And we still get to play the Duskworker. Oh, not to mention the Crystal Shard can save their mana dorks, right? So if they just didn't attack, I cannot make that play because they can just activate their thing. Yeah, okay. So they did eventually find their 4/4. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay, so we have a free attack here. And now we get to play Megatog. Opponent keeps tapping out. Battle of the Shards, folks. There's another engineer. They attack. I think that's good for me. Oh man, it's so busted every time. Just wish I controlled the Crystal Shard, you know? I think I'm gonna play this. This does mean that they now get to oh, this is so good, because now they're in the spot where if they want to tap me out for Crystal Shard, then they can't save this. So we're pinging that again. Okay. That is basically just worse. Just worse than using Crystal Shard. I mean, I don't know what their hand is, but I think that was probably incorrect. Now I am starting to want to play defense a little bit more. Though, we'll see. Opponent. You can't be tapping out a Crystal Shard like this.